In a small, unassuming village in the heart of Russia, a dark presence began to emerge. Anatoly Yemelianovich Slivko, an unassuming man with a chilling secret, lived among his unsuspecting neighbors. His story, like many others, began with a seemingly ordinary childhood. But what lurked beneath the surface was a descent into madness that would send shivers down the spines of all who would come to know his name. Anatoly Slivko's obsession with horror and violence began as an innocent fascination with the macabre. He collected photographs of tragic accidents and dismembered bodies, a sinister hobby that foreshadowed the horrors he would soon commit. Slivko's descent into madness continued as he explored the darkest corners of his own mind. Anatoly Slivko was a master of deception, masking his sinister desires behind a facade of normalcy. As he grew older, his fascination with young boys began to take a malevolent turn. Slivko often lured children to a hidden lair, where he subjected them to his dark fantasies of death and dismemberment. His ability to blend in with society made him all the more terrifying, as no one suspected the horrors that took place behind closed doors. In Slivko's twisted world, death and pleasure were intertwined. He meticulously choreographed his acts, using ropes to strangle his victims just enough to induce a state of unconsciousness. What followed was a nightmarish ritual, as he played with their lifeless bodies, reenacting gruesome fantasies that played out in his mind. His deranged dances with death were the stuff of true nightmares. Local prosecutor Tamara Langayeva embarked on a haunting investigation into the disappearance of young boys. In the heart of this rural community, she uncovered a web of darkness. It was a discovery that would plunge the region into a nightmarish terror. Slivko's appetite for horror and violence festered from a curious fascination into a malevolent obsession. He lured unsuspecting children with promises of appearing in his homemade movies, only to subject them to his depraved fantasies of death and dismemberment. The descent into madness had begun. A master of deception, Slivko masked his sinister desires behind a facade of normalcy. He strangled his victims into unconsciousness, indulging in grotesque rituals, reenacting horrific fantasies. It was a nightmarish waltz with death. The authorities, alerted by Langayeva's relentless pursuit, finally authorized a search of Slivko's lair. Inside, they uncovered a gruesome gallery of photographs and films depicting the macabre horrors he had inflicted upon his victims. A collection of knives, axes, ropes, and rubber hoses revealed the extent of his malevolence. As he awaited execution, Slivko was asked to provide insights into the minds of serial murderers. He shared the disturbing rules they followed and offered suggestions to prevent future offenders from emerging in Soviet society. Little did he know that his advice would be sought in the pursuit of a far more sinister serial killer. On a fateful day in September 1989, just hours after his final interview, Anatoly Slivko met his gruesome demise. He was led into a soundproof room, where a single gunshot silenced the terror he had wrought upon the world. The legacy of Anatoly Yemelianovich Slivko continues to haunt Russia to this day. The story of a seemingly normal man who harbored a terrifying obsession serves as a chilling reminder that monsters can live among us, hidden in plain sight. His tale is a cautionary one, a reminder that we must always remain vigilant against the darkness that may lurk just beneath the surface. To all you awesome folks who stuck around till the end, a big thank you. Your support is incredible. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting content. You're the best, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.